What's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Memphis Dynasty here on NCAA 2012, one of the underrated NCAA games in the Xbox 360 generation. You can let me know your thoughts about that in the comments. But we come in, we're 3-4, which not exactly where I wanted to be, but you know, we're still competing for the opportunity to go bowling later this year. But if we want to make that happen here in year number 1, we gotta find a way to win this game. We are taking on a winless Tulane in this episode. They are 0-6. However, at least on paper, they are a little bit better than us. There's C-minuses across the board. However, for us, D+, D+, and even though we have actually not win a single game in Conference USA, I thought Mid-Tennessee State was a Conference USA team, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe they were in the Sun Belt during this time. I actually do not remember. Either way, we still need to find our first conference win, and I'm hoping that we can get that done here in this episode. But on the recruiting front, though, we get some pretty good news, as while we were making our call to the key prospects that I wanted to bring in, we do get someone to sign on the dotted line. Mark Smith, the 3-star from Okolana, Mississippi. We were able to get him out of that state, and we are bringing him up to Memphis. 3-star, he's the first 3-star guy that we have been able to sign with us here, and I'm really happy about that. Got some really good speed, but will need to work on his catching. Worst case scenario, we can at least use him as a running back. Now, as for other players, other key players that we're going after, Grant Inman, he is also someone that's on our radar, and we did show him a good time. However, he is a soft commit to Mid-Tennessee State, so don't know if we have very good spots or a very good chance of actually bringing him in, but we are bringing in some other free stars up on our radar. Dominique Mills is one of them. We have not offered a scholarship yet, but I do like what he could do for our football program, like to build things up in the trenches. And then also Jason Taylor, he's a 3-star, but look at his size, 6'8", 311 pounds. He'll always have a spot on my football team if we can get him, but he has actually not received a single scholarship offer yet, so more to come on him. But with that being said, it is no more time to waste. Let's go out there on that football field. Let's see if we can finally get our very first conference win of the season, because 0-3 does not sound good to me. I know it doesn't sound good to you guys either. So yeah, man, if you're excited about this episode, man, make sure you go ahead, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. If you happen to be brand new to the channel, I will catch you guys on the football field to see if we can get that first conference win of the year. Let's go get it. Alright, boys, so we start this game out. We start off with the football, but then we ended up going 3-and-out. So now we really need our team to come together here. Let's go ahead and make some plays happen on the defensive side of football. And it starts, stopping this run game. They are a pro offense, and that's exactly what they try to do, trying to run it up the middle. But our defense responds in kind. Let's go, baby. Get that huge play in the backfield. And now we're going to make Tulane do some things that they're not as comfortable with. Trying to pass the football, 2nd and 14, but we left a guy wide butt naked open there. And that is going to cause them to pick up that first down. And out of Tulane Green Wave, they are sitting across midfield. And we need our defense to step up. Throwing short over to the right-hand side, but our guy does get it deflected away at the last second. It will be an incompletion, and we will force that 3rd and long 3rd and 12. We try to send a little bit of a blitz. Don't have enough time to get to him, though, so he tries to go deep. Thankfully, our safeties are there to make a play, and our defense will be able to get off the field without allowing a single point. So, we still got this game all knotted up at 0 apiece. We are deep within our own territory, so we got to be really careful about how we operate at this side of the field, because we have given up safeties before in this series back in here in year number 1. So just got to be careful about how we go about things, as Dog's going to start things out. Gets a nice catch over the middle of the field, and we do pick up a decent gain. So that makes it 3rd and 4. We got the bunch set up here as well as we drop back the pass, looking over the middle of the field, and Michael Douglas is going to be there to pick up that catch. 1st down for us. We moved the chains, and listen, those trips set, they're working really well for us. So we do try to run that again, although we don't have as much success this time around. So it's back to a 2nd and 10. And this time, Rich is going to go 2nd and 10. Going to go with that play action. And this one works pretty well for us. Tristan Hill is going to make the catch. Makes it 3rd and short. And we're going to try to throw for the 1st down. Got that 5 wide set. It's going to drop back the pass. Got a little bit of time to work with, but we cannot get rid of the football in time. So we had to punt that football away. But what that does do for us, though, our defense come through and get that 3 and out finally. So we are going to be back with the football once again. It's just got to move a little bit better. Though we at least did not get a safety on us this time around. So now another 1st and 10 to work with as Richards gets it out over to the right-hand side. Pittman got a short game, but we're going to get a flag on this play. It's going to be a face mask penalty. Yes, sir. You can't do that against us, my guy. That's an automatic 1st down. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for us. As we're back out on the field, Michael Turner, he's going to take the carry right up the middle. And that's good for a 1st down. For the first time today, we got ourselves a red zone opportunity. Let's see what we can do with this red zone chance right here as we go 3rd and 6. Richards is going to be lined up under the shotgun formation. Going to hand it off to Turner. Try to pull a fast one, but we cannot get past the line of scrimmage. So we will have to bring out our field goal unit. Not an easy field goal for us to make. Looks like it's going to be a 37-yarder. But he does handle it extremely well. And that is going to be right up the uprights, and it's going to be good. The 38-yarder is going to represent those first points that are scored in the game. And now defense comes back out onto the field. They've been playing reasonably well so far, giving up some big plays like that one right there. But when it does matter the most, this defense has played extremely well. We'll see if they can keep that going. As a couple of plays later, 2nd and 9, dropping back, looks over the right-hand side. It's going to be caught for yet another 1st down. So Tulane is going to get some momentum going into the end of that 1st quarter. And it was certainly a quarter in which there certainly was not a lot of scoring at all. Only going to be up 3-0 in what I feel is a must-win game. So we come back out onto the field once again, and we have a 3rd and short. Looks like they are going in that Wildcat formation, so we'll see if... No, they're actually going to try to pass the football, and it works. It actually freaking works. You do not see running backs have successful passes very often in these video games, man, especially with the sliders that we got going on. But 3rd and long, we come back out and try to make something shake here, looking towards the end zone. Is going to be intercepted by Tommy Myers. He's got a little bit of a convoy. We're going to take it out in the end zone. And oh, why don't you block the quarterback like that? Please don't let that be a flag, because if we get a block in the back that's going to cancel out our touchdown, I'm going to be pissed. But we don't see that. Tommy Myers is going to get the longest interception return in NCAA history. A 108-yard return and no flags called either. So defensive touchdown, it's going to stand, and that's going to be the first touchdown of the game. And we are going to be up 10-0. So now their offense comes out onto the field after giving up 6 points the other way. We'll see if Tulane can get some points on the board for himself or not. That'll be a really interesting proposition moving forward. Is now 2nd and 10 coming up. We'll see our man coming in under center, trying to set up a halfback draw. And it looks like this man, he's going to be out in the open field. And oh, that could have been a huge play. We are very fortunate that we came away with just allowing that first down. If he was able to stay in bounds, he had a ton of room to run. And that could have been an even bigger game. But it looks like their rush offense, Bell is starting to get going. We'll see if this puts us vulnerable for the play action. Instead, they're actually going to try to run it up the left-hand side with their wide receiver. Vince Tate will come by and make the tackle and make that receiver pay for it. He is actually still on the ground. He's not feeling that great. So that might fin things up at the wide receiver position. But as of right now, they're still going to that ground gain. And Tulane nearly picking up the first down. So now 3rd and short. We'll see if they try to run it again. But they choose not to run it. I actually don't know what they were trying to do there. But either way, 4th and 1. They are going to go for it. They haven't won a single game all year, so they got nothing to lose. And look at all this open space that this quarterback has. Like, we cannot have that, especially when we had a blitz. We sold out for the run, and they still ran it for a first down. That is wild to me. But Vince Tate will make up for it at least a little bit there. He will slot that football away. Thought we could have ourselves an interception, but I guess we can't have nice things. So instead, 2nd and 10, looking over the right-hand side. That pass was actually completed there by McCarty, just as receiver was not in bounds. So Tulane will once again try for another first down conversion. They have struggled at these. 1 for 6 in terms of 3rd down conversions so far. As McCarty drops back to pass, he's going to try to let go of the football. He does, but it's not going to go to any receiver though. And Tulane, they will settle for a field goal. This will put them up on the board for the very first time, and it will just sneak right behind that right upright. So Tulane does cut it down to a 1-score game, but a nice job by our defense to keep them out of the end zone. So we come back out with our offense here as Zach Scott got a decent return for us. That's one of our corners playing in special teams. We'll see what we can do here with our halfback dive. And Michael Turner, he's looking to blow this game wide but naked open. And he's going to do just that. Michael Turner in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And the Tigers are going to extend the lead, make that a 14-point game. And I'm just glad that Michael Turner, he was not caught from behind. And so just when Tulane was working themselves back into this game, you know, we got some things to say about that. I'll tell you what, we make sure that we keep some distance between us and our opponents down here in the Bayou. But now, 3rd and short. Gonna see McCarty hand it off to Bell over the right-hand side. And we do a good job jumping the snap, but we can't finish the play. So it gives Tulane an extra set of downs, making it 1st and 10. And of course, Bell is rolling. They call him a bell cow running back for a reason, no pun intended. But eventually, a critical 3rd down comes up. We'll see if they actually pass it. No, it's a running play instead. Bell gets loose once more. We had a couple of chances, but again, cannot bring him down in the open field. And Orlando Bell extends the drive again. Will our defense finally figure out how to tackle on third down? That's what I'm still trying to figure out right now. Like, we got to be able to make these plays in the open field. Shows that we still got a lot of work left to be done. 3rd and 9, though. McCarty drops back. He's got some time to work with. Throws over the middle of the field, and it's caught! First down for the Green Wave as they are trying to surf their way into the end zone. McCarty looking to finish the drive, but Vince Tate breaks it up. Could have had an interception in his hands, but he had a little too many butterfingers before the game. And instead, it's going to be a 3rd and long. But Tulane still have a chance to score. McCarty drops back, but he's going to be dropped in the backfield by David Shaw. Won his matchup on the outside. We were finally able to generate some pressure for a change. It's going to be a long field goal. A 46-yard field goal. Not an easy ask. The kick is up, but it's just short. Our defense is going to hold in that Lou Armano mindset, the defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals. Bend but don't break, baby. You know, we'll give up some we'll give up some yards, no problem. But the points are what truly matter on the scoreboard, and that's a perfect example of that. And we go into halftime with a pretty solid lead. 17-3 is going to be your score at the half. Let's see if we can finish strong here in the second, though. So we come back out here in the second half, and, you know, Tulane got the football to start things out, but that being said, we forced them to go 3 and out. So already a great start here in the second half. Let's see if we can get things rolling here in the third quarter as we'll start things off. Handing the football over to Michael Turner, who picks up a decent set of yards. A gain of 5 there, and it should set up a play action as we got some movement over the middle of the field, trying to throw it up there, but it's going to be broken up and deflected away. Nice coverage on the back end. And now a 3rd down to start this drive. Michael Turner, can he get us the first down? Looking over the middle, he's going to carry the football downfield, and it's going to be good for a first down. And Matt Turner does hit 100 yards. He's having himself a day so far, as Richards looks to keep it going, this time through the air, though. That's going to be yet another first down. And I'm really liking the play calling here in the second half, trying to keep that going. John Oliver makes the catch there. And just 3rd and inches. Surely we can pick up an inch. But we're trying to get in with a 3 wide to the left. Got a sole receiver on the right. But I'd like this to look in terms of a rushing box. I want a man in the box. So we try to run for the first down. And Michael Turner does get it. But a little bit more stiff resistance than what I thought was going to happen there. Still got that first down. But disappointed that we struggled running against that front. So now 1st and 10, we bring Allie Atkinson in the game. He's our home run hitter, and he's certainly going to come through and hit a home run as the speedy freshman takes it on a jet counter. And in the Wildcat formation, he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. He has been just lightning in the bottle. I have really liked him. I saw your comments about Allie Atkinson, about how he should be the Heisman Trophy. I don't know if I would go that far, obviously, but I really like what Allie Atkinson has stepped up in light of our starting tailback still being hurt with injury, creating some opportunities for our young players. And speaking of opportunities, this would be a good chance to go get another turnover. We'll see if McCarty throws one for us. He's actually going to throw it up. This is a dangerous throw. It just gets deflected away, but another good stand by our defense once again. We'll start the football. Looks like inside the 30-yard line, but decent field position, though. We'll see if we can score again as Richards drops back again. Goes short this time. Looks for Washington. Washington will actually fight forward to pick up that first down. Nice job by Richards in terms of progressing through his reads and eventually finding the open receiver. We'll see if Matt Turner can help us out in terms of finding that first down marker again after that play, but it doesn't happen for us there like that. So 4th and 3, we do have to punt the football away. Or at least I thought we had to, but what ends up happening with our special teams, usually I simulate with special teams. Tulane was offside, so it gives us an automatic 1st down. So we don't even have to do much to keep the drive alive, and you absolutely love to see it. As now Richards makes more adjustments at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and short. Richards looks over the middle, looking for Oliver, but Oliver could not catch up to that football. That would have been a huge gain, and he was open too, just could not hit him. So now 3rd and short. We're going to try to throw once again. Looking around, tries to dump it off, but that's going to be deflected at the line of scrimmage. And on a 4th and 1, we're inside our 40-yard line. A little bit of no man's land in my opinion. We're going to go for this. Turner, pick up that 1 yard for me, but we can't. We are going to be short of the 1st down marker. You cannot be serious right now. And Tulane, they are going to be taken over. So the Tulane Green Wave, they are on the move themselves. That could be a huge turning point in this game. Scoring on that drive would have really put it away in my opinion, but nope. Now Tulane's got some momentum of their own. Can we stifle it? 3rd and short. Bell tries to pick up the 1st down. They actually gave it to him. Man, I don't know about that, but I don't want to use one of my timeouts to challenge it. They could come into handy later on. But hopefully our defense makes us not regret that decision. And Bell is going to be dropped down. But there is a holding penalty. They're going to call it on the defense. We thought about it, but we will make them settle for a field goal. They actually tried this field goal. I am shocked that they are going for 60, 65-yard field goals. This is not Justin Tucker. So we did send somebody back there to go make something happen. And we actually do get a pretty good return to end the 3rd quarter. And we are still going to be up 24-10. That will be your score. We'll see if we can finish this game out and get another win in conference play. Let's get those 4s up, baby. So now we got those 4s up, and we cut it to less than 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 14. Richards, he's going to drop back the pass. Oh, we got the middle open. Got to throw it done. Yes, sir. John Oliver with a huge play downfield. And that's a 1st down for your Memphis Tigers. Let's go, baby. Inside the 25-yard line. And now 2nd and 7. Richards going to throw over the middle once more. And Oliver gets another catch for us. Cody Oliver having himself a day. 4 for 84. No touchdowns yet, though. We'll see if we can change that on this drive potentially if the opportunity presents itself. As Washington will get us a little bit closer. Get a jet sweep for 5 yards. And we'll try with the slants to get Oliver open. Richards faces some pressure. Gets it out to Pittman, though. And Pittman cannot haul it in. That's going to be incomplete. So now 3rd and 5 to try and finish this drive once and for all. 3rd down. Richards looks. Got a man over the middle. Let's go. Like I said, man, Cody Oliver, have yourself a day. We're going to have that 1st down. Let's go. And that's going to be 31-10 your score. And that Green Wave squad, they are going to be up against the wall. Their offense is not typically built to try and throw the football. So this is going to be a challenge for them to get back into this game. So no surprises there. They're going to go no huddle. McCarty dropping back, facing a little bit of pressure, but gets it out to his receiver. His receiver cannot haul it in, though. Fumbling that bag. And now it's going to be 3rd and long. Obvious passing down. We're going to send some heat. Make sure they feel this pressure. McCarty gets hit as he's thrown the football. And that bad boy is going to be incomplete. And no surprises here. They're going for it on 4th down. They need this to stay in the game. McCarty dropping back. He's got some time, but he's going to be hit in the backfield. Turnover our downs. Give me that football, big fella. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So now, inside 4 minutes, a chance to really ice this game. See if we can get some time off the clock, as we actually, our coordinators, they want us to continue to pass the football. Now, I'm not so sure about that. I'm going to trust my coordinators, but this is really a golden opportunity to get some time off the clock right now, and yet they still want to call these pass plays. We're trying to set up a bubble screen, see if we can get Cody Oliver in the open field, but that doesn't work either. So not getting as much time off the clock is what I wanted, but we can fix that here by going forward on 4th down. In no man's land once again, Mike Turner is going to take the handoff, but nowhere left to go. We left that door just a little bit open for the Tulane Green Wave. So they will take over back at about the 35-yard line. And now they go back to work. McCarty throwing over the middle, finds his receiver. And now they are on our side of the football field. All of a sudden, we got another no huddle on our hands. McCarty gets his guys back to the line of scrimmage quickly. He has all the time in the world in the pocket. He finds his receiver on a drag pattern. And our guys are just not athletic enough to make plays. We're going to change that when we bring in some more talented players, but for this year, athleticism gonna be a little bit of an issue, as McCarty, we actually bring him down in the open field, but more importantly, we get a flag on Julius Anderson. That's gonna back him up 10 yards, but then after the flag, what ends up really strangely happening is that they're able to still go no huddle. I don't know how, they managed to do that. The refs are stopping plays, so certainly a glitch in NCAA 12, and I've noticed this glitch a little bit here too in NCAA 14, so maybe it's just something that's happened with the Xbox 360 generation. Let me know if you happen to notice that too, or maybe I'm just crazy, but Seth Brown's going to be called offsides. The no huddle does its job. We do keep him out of the end zone, but now we need a goal line stand. 3rd and goal. We'll see if our defense can stand up one more time for us as they go to Bell, but there is no room for the bell cow. It's going to be 4th down. Will we get the goal line stand that we're exactly looking for? 4th and goal. Looking. Gonna hand it off to Bell, but our defense holds. And that should seal the deal. Your Memphis Tigers, we're going to win the football game, baby. 31-10. It wasn't always pretty, but we found a way to get it done. Man, so it certainly feels so good to get that first conference win of the year, but let's go ahead and check out the individual stats for our guys. Jesse Richards had a half-decent day today, 16 for 34, 169, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, nothing too crazy, anything like that. But Matt Turner proved that, hey, I deserve to be a starter too someday. He ends up with 20 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown. But that being said, I still think we got an absolute dynamite in Ollie Atkinson. He only had 1 carry in this game, but he made the most of it, turned that bad boy into a 25-yard touchdown. As for our receivers today, Cody Oliver actually did lead the way, because what ended up happening in this game was that Anthony Douglas did hurt himself, and it was to the point where we did not have him return. We'll see how serious his injury is, but in the meantime, Cody Oliver really stepped up today. He had 5 catches for 89 yards, also found the end zone too. But what I was most impressed about here on this team is our defense. Yes, we gave up a touchdown on special teams, and that's, not really much we could do about that, but when this defense was on the field, only allowed a field goal. Rocky Scott led the team in tackles today. He had 9 tackles in this one. He really had a breakout day. Vince Tate had a good game as well. He had 6 tackles in this performance. Not to mention, we are also able to go ahead, get a few sacks on the quarterback. Seth Bryant had 2 of them. He also had 3 tackles in this game. Michael Shaw was also able to get a sack too. Now, the only turnover that we did end up forcing was actually in the red zone, and it was Tommy Myers. And not only did Tommy Myers have himself an interception, he returned it back 108 yards. It went for a touchdown. Wasn't sure if it was actually going to be a touchdown or not, because I thought we got away with a block in the back. But, you know, that really turned around this game, because Tulane was going to tie this thing up. All of a sudden, it was 10-0, and we just never looked back. But boys, we were actually able to accomplish getting our first conference win of the season. But man, does it get a lot tougher as we get into the back half of the schedule. We take on our first ranked opponent since our very first game against Mississippi State. This time it is within our own conference. We are taking on UCF. They are number 21 in the country, and we're gonna have to give them everything that we have if we have any chance whatsoever of bringing a win to Memphis. We'll see if we can get that big time win, but I will save that for next episode though, as I really hope y'all enjoyed the content here today. If you did, make sure you go ahead, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand spanking new to the channel. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, signing off, but I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.